What's up guys, it's your girl Rivah and I am back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah, it's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up, and as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It doesn't matter how you feel about this video, we all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram, it's at RIVAH_JORDON. And this is a highly requested video. If you watched my 4-part video reactions to Ms Shahrazad Ali many moons ago, I think it was the 8 Ladies, early 90s, she was on the show called Geraldo, and we actually saw somebody on that show that was very familiar to us. Her name was Miss Iyanla Vanzant, and so this was a big request. People wanted to, hear my opinions and my feedbacks based off of whatever conversation that's going to go on here. I also did want to send, love, strength, peace, and a speedy recovery over to, him here at Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. I actually had never seen this channel, but I saw in the comment section a lot of you guys were saying that he was going through a lot right now. So over here at Rivah, we do want to go ahead and build him up and send him as much positive energy and blessings that we possibly can. But I want to go ahead and jump into this video. I'm super excited about how this conversation is going to go. So let's get into the video.
And I've reviewed a couple of your public appearances back in the late 80s, early 90s, when you talked about your book, right, and the benefit that it was going to have on the Black people, right? And I salute you for your bravery in doing that. Right. So, and even in in the digital content creator space right now, we face a lot of opposition in the things that we talk about as well. So I just wanted to hear from you. What was it like going through that 30 years ago? Can you just speak about your experience?
Oh, boy. It was rough. It was rough, and at the same time, it was exciting. This meant that sometimes I would show up at a studio for an interview, and there would be protesters outside with banners and flags and T-shirts, ban Shahrazad Ali, and things like that, like this one. This is one I saved.
Wow.
Uh-oh. No way. So they gave that to you? They handed it to you?
Well, no, I had to send some of my people to go buy it.
To go get it.
Shahrazad Ali. You've seen her on Donahue.
And it's every black man's right to slap a black woman in the mouth.
So this is like the parody that was on in Living Color at the time, obviously, when they were, making these jokes and stuff like that on, in Living Color, like I said. And I find it super interesting because, at a time that she was just literally voicing her opinions, her ideas, she received so much backlash. But in my opinion, a lot of the backlash came from the people who felt attacked by her writing because they saw themselves in her literature.
Seen her on Sally Jesse Raphael.
Oh, man, a black woman should not complain about sharing her black man. Don't deny you denying it. See, that's...
And you've seen her on Farm Report.
Furthermore, if a black heart wants to keep his style together, he should slap his black fowl in the mouth when she needs it. Don't deny it.
She's Shahrazad Ali, the author of The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. You've read her book. Now, get her new how-to video. This easy-to-follow step-by-step guide will make you, once again, the king of your domain.
You've had a lot of detract.
Okay, before we get into this, can we just imagine how she felt to hold such a heavy, burden of the entire community and receive so much backlash at that time with very few people who were there to, support her and, defend her? This is not, even in social media time. So it's just, you're just getting attacked from all sides by yourself. That shows a definitely, a different kind of strength, but also it shows that she was born for this, right? She was born to do something like this because she was able to stand firm on it, and not sway either way and just tell her truth. And I love that. I love her so much for that as well.
Over the past several decades, one of those I actually put into the introduction, Iyanla Vanzant. And the reason that I put that in is because when she addressed you, I think Was it Ronaldo? It might have been. I think it was Ronaldo when she addressed you.
My name is Iyanla Vanzant, and I am a Yoruba priestess and a cultural custodian. This is not our culture. This book is anti-cultural, anti-African, and anti-historical. Wait a minute. No, this is my ancestors. Our ancestors have said that our key to our growth is love. This book contains no love. It doesn't encourage love. It doesn't support love. And it dismisses the most loving force on this earth, the African woman.
It was much different than we see from what she talks about today.
Back in 2013, I interviewed you when I worked with Madame Noir.
Okay.
And we had, a viral moment. We talked about Black women and boundaries. And you said we were out of order.
We're still out of order.
I'm like, you're not even going to let me set up the question. You said, well, tell me, you said if we understood who we were, we would not let other people define us and confine us. And then you said we're
demeaned, diminished, demoralized in ways that we accommodate.
Tell us why you say we're so out of order.
I think now because we get paid to be out of order now.
Okay.
Some of the images that we allowed to be portrayed of us, some of the ways that we behave and treat each other publicly.
What did Iyanla say? Close your legs and open your heart.
She said that because she's 70 years old and her stuff dried up.
Out of order. That we dishonor, betray, and defile one another.
Oh!
How did we get here?
I laugh at my mother. I feel like she was a fool to be with my father. Honestly, let's say what it really is.
Out of order.
Back then and during that time.
Whoa. First of all, whoa. And I really found it super interesting that when we did, the reviews, if you haven't seen them, go check them out on my channel, of the 4-part interview on Geraldo's show, that, Iyanla stood up and was so strong and so defensive about the entire situation. And now, Iyanla took up a torch and was on, TV and trying to help people and fix people's life, stuff like that. And I just thought it was so interesting that the same people at that time that she was defending are the same reasons as to why she's not on that network and not on the TV show doing what she was doing before, because of all the bashing and stuff like that she got. So I found it super interesting that she was so against Ms Shahrazad Ali at that time, and at the end of the day, Ms Shahrazad Ali at that time was standing for the same principles that Ms Iyanla Vanzant is standing for right now. So I found that really intriguing. So I'm really, really curious as to what Ms Ali is going to say now.
Iyanla didn't have no man, and she didn't have no successful situation to tell us what she learned so she could do this and that. And I'm not sure if she had one now, because that's not my business, okay? But I really like people to have some history, to have some credibility. She went all up in Essence magazine and put me in there, asked me had I lost my mind. They was all mad. Well, a lot of our sisters took on certain reactions because they wanted the approval of other sisters.
Right.
They wanted other women to say, yeah, girl, you did good. You against her, we against her, okay? When actually, a lot of the women who back then in the 90s, including her, who used to say things against me, have come around. And the women write me and say, I used to not understand you. I was young. See, remember now, the women who was 30 then is 60 now. Okay? The women who, was 40 then is 70 now. Right? And so they've had to relook at it. They say, sister, you right. I wish I had done that. And then they say, my daughter got married. I bought her a book, and I told her, you better read this before you get married. So I'm saying I have really been vindicated in that way,
Yes.
And I'm thankful to Allah for that, because I worked hard to do this. And I sell my books on eBay to get a few dollars to keep this campaign going. This is my ministry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I got this bad back, I can't take it on the road like that anymore. But some of the technology, and that's why I picked you, because I liked you, and I thought you were talking right, and you had your head on straight, so I could come. I don't just do shows. They ask me to do shows every day. Everybody, you name them, they ask me to do the show. But I'm not like that. I'm not just trying to do shows. I'm trying to teach.
Yes. Wow. Oh my gosh. Give thanks for this amazing woman, right? Like I'm super grateful for who she is and what she offers to the entire community, right? But I love the fact that she said that she was vindicated in that way because she deserved that. You know, she deserved, because the backlash that she got from a lot of people, she definitely did not deserve that because she wasn't saying anything wrong. Like somebody said in my comment section before, like, you know, take the meat and spit out the bones. Like if it's not something that's affecting you, then you guys, you know, not you guys, I'm saying like the people who were against her should not have been so defensive as to the things that she was saying. But like I said, I feel like a lot of the people who were attacking her within that time felt like she's talking about them, or she's talking about their family members and people that they knew. So I love that, you know, she did say, like, you know, she doesn't know if Iyanla was with somebody or not with somebody. And, like, you know, Ms. Ali obviously is with somebody in a marriage and a long term and knows, you know, certain ways to go about things as a wife, right? But one key thing that she said stuck out to me, and it's so very true. She said that a lot of the women back then, not necessarily Miss Vanzant, but a lot of people back then, you know, as women, were only against her because of the fact that they wanted to be with the women, right? And I think that that's why we have this whole era right now where people, you know, label, even myself, they label me as a, you know, a pick Misha. I forgot all the names that they call. Honestly, it's there's a lot of names where and then like I've had some people say like, oh, you do know that you're a woman, right? Like obviously, of course I know that, but just because I'm a woman does not mean that I'm going to agree with everything, even to you know, to the point where it's going to be harmful to other women. I'm not going to promote lifestyles and a liberty that's harmful to other women as well because I'm a woman and because that's what the norm is. Like you have to be able to be accountable, right? And somebody has to be there to hold you accountable. So I love this video so much. We are definitely, I saw you guys request in my Instagram DM here on YouTube. I promise you guys, going to do way more of her content because I just love this woman so much. Make sure you guys leave a comment in the comment section down below with how you guys feel about it. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that thumbs up. If you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram is at RIVAH_JORDON. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I post a video every single day. The time varies, so just so that you're notified when you hit that notification bell, it will go ahead and send you a notification. Mwah! I love you guys so very, very much. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.